This is it, episode 559, No Laugh Track Podcast. This is Justin Severson hosting each and every week right here from Acme Comedy Company in Minneapolis, Minnesota. My guest this week last joined me on this stage in May of last year, and now we are in August of 2024. Greg Coleman is here.
What's up?
What is up?
Yeah.
There's only really one question I need to know, and then we're going to wrap this thing up in like 3 seconds.
All right, let's get it.
I need an update from the last time you were here. Is your daughter, here's the question, the direct question. Is your daughter still calling you Greg?
Yeah, even more so.
Come on.
Even more so. She's doubled down. It's Gregory now.
No. No.
Yeah. So that's about not much except May. I think I have one more kid.
You have more kids than last time we did this. Yeah. Congrats on that, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's that kid's almost calling me just started calling me Dada. So in probably two months it'll be Greg. It'll be Greg again. But yeah.
Your wife is not like, it's daddy, honey.
I mean, she does. She'll say it, but you know what I mean? Like, the kid, she's 2. She going to do what she wants. She'll be like, okay, Dada. Greg. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she like, my wife was going out of town. And my wife was just telling my daughter, like, hey, listen, mom's going to be gone. So it's just going to be you, dad, and Amir for the week. And, just doing that whole thing. And like maybe 2 minutes later, she was asking me for something. My daughter was like asking me for something like, hey, Dad, can I have a snack? And like it was like late. But my wife was like, no, Zaina, it's too late. You're not having a snack. And she looks back at my wife and goes, Julie, you're going to Chicago tomorrow. And then looked back at me and asked me for the snack. Where, like, a piece of me was like, what the hell? But also kind of hilarious. Like, kind of put that. She's like, hey, I'm dealing with Greg. You know what I mean? This isn't a Julie thing. This is a Greg thing right now. Yeah, so that's where we're at.
That's a wise little girl there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I mean, I got to ask then, is having 2 kids versus 1 everything you thought it was going to be? More difficult, easier?
I mean,
you're early in, so things are going to change as time goes on.
Yeah, it's like it's close enough. I'm glad like they're close enough that it's not like it was just kind of like, all right, baby stuff. Oh, okay, you can walk, and then it's back to baby stuff again. Like It's close enough that I didn't get tired and I didn't forget how to take care of like a baby. Yeah. And this is definitely, I'll tell you that this is my last one. I got an appointment. So
you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
After my daughter's birthday in September. It's already coming up. It's like you know what I mean? I'm gonna get those vegan nuts popping off. You know what I mean? Impossible nuts. That's what they're gonna be called. Yeah. Swap those out. So not like I don't want to say it's not difficult, but I handled both of them well.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little different because the younger one, he's starting to like really move around and starting to crawl and walk on things, and he's just ungodly strong. Like he's strong for no damn reason. It takes 5 minutes to change his diaper because he's got a strong core and he's always flipping. But, like, outside of that, though, like, I'm good with both. Like, I can go grocery shopping.
Okay.
I like taking them both to, like, parks and splash pads.
Sure.
And, yeah, like, because I try to, like, remember, it's like, they're just going to grow fast. So, like, the young boy, I was just holding them and, like, smelling them all the time. And just like, oh, I'm never going to get this again. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's
True.
It's all right. It's not that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were an athlete. Your dad was an athlete.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be pushing them into sports? You think? Maybe not pushing, but do you see like, boy, it would be nice to have a baseball player. It would be nice to have a volleyball player.
Like
you've thought about it.
Yeah. Like I mean, for sure. Like it's definitely the sports I want to kind of push, but the issue is like I want to play sports. It's just I don't want to be involved in like the sport parent life because I see like the travel schedule for 8-year-olds in basketball. It's like, fam, there's no reason we need to go to Arkansas to play basketball versus other 8-year-olds. You know what I mean? Like, why do we have to have this in the budget? Like, so
Unless you're on the All-Star team.
Yeah, but even so, you can't, like, at 8, no. Like, so it's like here goes, like, I started dropping it in, and my daughter will do this to just get extra time. She'll be like, oh, basketball. She loves watching basketball because when it was just me and her, we watched basketball all the time. She was like,
nice.
Kobe highlights, and she'd be like, oh, Kobe. I'd be like, oh, you just saying this to get to me, fam. You know what I mean? And then so she really started, like, Olympics was, like, okay, because we started pushing Olympics just so we could get a break from trolls. You know, like, because that's all it is right now.
I hear you.
It's like I want them to play. I want them to be interested, but it's also I want something that's less time consuming. So I'm like, hey, what about debate? You know what I mean? But there's no debate on TV.
Yeah, right. I mean, think about it. You as a comedian who works a lot on the weekends, going out of town, that wouldn't jive with going. You know, am I going to go to Owatonna for the volleyball tournament, or am I going to go to Vegas for my dates?
Yeah,
I'm doing, 4
it's,
shows.
Yeah, it's definitely dates and show. Like it's different because it's like I played sports year round, but it was I kind of knew. I was like, all right, I'm not going to do traveling baseball or traveling basketball. I probably could have done traveling basketball for sure. Baseball, I was done at 10th grade. I was like, there's no girls here. They throw too fast. Like, I'm going to go to track, right? And so for me, track wasn't like, hey, I don't need my parents hey, like, you don't have to show up to track meets.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just out here having fun.
Okay.
And then basketball, I was like, yo, I'm just going to play community league because my knees hurt. I need, like, it was still football season and right to basketball. I was like, my knees hurt. Take some time off. And it was just like, even if they weren't at the football game, like, I wasn't sad about, like, I was never, like, looking up in the stands, like, oh, damn, why aren't you here? I was like, you guys are golfing. So I was okay with that. Yeah. But that's a different set of, like, now, they got to be at everything. Like, I got a homie, he took his kid, he's good in soccer. They went to Spain.
At what age?
He's 9. He's 9. And I'm like, I don't have go to Spain money. Like, and it wasn't just like, hey, we're in Spain, let's go see Real Madrid. It was like Real Madrid was like, hey, bring your kid over here and your family. And it's like, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of pressure. You know what I mean? But it's like I want my kids to be good at shit because it's like I don't want to have to drive through traffic. I don't want to get to Owatonna for junior varsity games. You know what I mean? Like at 11. So we're going to put it up. But I am going to push for like golf. Like it's expensive, but it's worth it because it's like we can do that together.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm saying all this bullshit. We're going to be at basketball. I got to pick them up for practice.
Truth is, you have no control whatsoever.
Yeah, I got no control. Whatever they want to do, as long as I can pay the entry fee.
Yeah.
They're gonna do it.
You try the best you can to push these. You know, not push, but like suggest or kind of like have the things out there. But
yeah,
they do their own.
Yeah,
thing.
It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be like, yo, have fun till about 10 years old. Then it's like.
Then it's
in.
Yeah. Then it's there might be recruits in the stands.
Yeah, you damn straight. Who do I need to pay?
That's right. All right, let's talk about you now and comedy. So you got one show down so far this week.
One show down
at Acme. Now, do you would you like to tell people, just in case word has traveled of the people that were here last night? Do you want to tell people how many guest sets there will be the rest of the week?
Oh, jeez. I know, like, yeah, it was a bunch. It was definitely. I was too nice. You know what I mean? Like, I was too nice. Listen, I think tonight we're only down to 2.
Okay.
2 and 2 or 3, but that's it. The cap. I'm not doing more than 17 comics.
Okay.
On the thing last night. I was just like, hey, yeah, bring them up. Like people were just, hey, can you, like I asked one person, maybe 2, and then 75 other. Like, you know what it is? Comics are like, they see, there's oh shit, it's a sold out crowd. They come out the woodwork.
Sure.
And it's like, but whatever. It is what it is. What can I say? In my old age, I'm just kind of like, all right, come on.
You don't want to say no. You're being a nice guy. There's nothing
but
wrong
from
with
here
that.
on out, though, you're done. You're done.
Let this be official.
Yeah, unless it's Chad and Kelsey. Please come to my show. No, go after me. And guest sets are after me.
Yeah. 2 Friday, 2 Saturday. Yeah, exactly.
Special invited guest sets.
Yeah, no shit, right? So here in your set last night, I could tell you one thing that you mentioned I was not expecting.
Cool.
You mentioning Miss Rachel.
Oh, yeah, that came out of nowhere. Yeah, man. Yeah, Miss Rachel, she's become a part of my life. She's become a part of my life. Yeah, so here goes the deal. We purposely, like, daycare and parent, like, we tried to push away from, like, we tried to hold off on that stuff as much as possible.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And my wife's parents, they watch the kids, and they're like, hey, well, eventually we need them to watch TV or do something. There's a lot of energy.
Yeah.
But they found someone called Akili. Listen, people don't know that. You know Akili? Not Akili and the Bee, but Akili.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like they're out of Africa or something like that. It's a children's, same beats as all the American, like, kid show, Coco Melon, but it was Akili. And then I'm like, yo, hell yeah. Like, my daughter loved it. She was able to talk and pick up lessons. And the thing I liked about it is no marketing in America. There's no marketing. So we could go to Target, and she's not going to see an Akili merch. There's no merch.
Oh, man.
Right? There's no Akili on ice.
Yes.
So we were trying to push Akili as much as possible, right? Until daycare came along. And then every once in a while she gets her sniff, but it went from like Madagascar, where I'm like, all right, cool, there's Chris Rock, there's Ben Stiller, you'll get and there's 3 of those. So it was like every movie gets a month. Like, so it was that, went to 1, went to 2, she learned Bernie Mac, and now it's like Trolls, you know what I mean? But it gets a little weird, like, because, like, Miss Rachel slips in here and there.
Okay.
But, like, the thing is, like, she uses my YouTube, so it'll be like, my YouTube is a mess right now. Like, it's literally Miss Rachel, Akili, Kendrick Lamar in like thunderstorm black screens.
Me too.
Yeah. Is that where this is? Okay, because this is where I'm at in my life right now.
Me too.
Like, I will show you, like, it is dark screens and like waves crashing.
Yes. 11 hours.
Yeah. Okay. All right. See, I thought I was vulnerable. I was like, yo, let me talk about butt stuff, but this is what I really want to get into and talk about. Like, this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at.
I hear you, man.
And I have favorite ones. That's the crazy thing. I'm like, yo, light thunder. No, give me heavy storms and like the tin roof. Like Tim Roof every once in a while. That's a nice little daytime thing, but it makes me got pee sometimes because it's a little bit too it's a little too ticklish. I need those. And the stupid thing is I sleep with a fan on. And also with the windows open when it rains. I need double rain. I need double thunder.
That's too much. That's
where I'm at. Record this. I'm gonna talk about this tonight. Thank you.
I wanted to let you know, if you haven't heard, that Miss Rachel just had a collab with Elmo.
She did?
So that might be a big thing in your house coming this week.
That might be popping up. Yep. All right. I need to push her back to it because we were at Target and she was just humming They Not Like Us, the Kendrick Lamar song. And, like, she is literally just singing A minor. And, like, people were looking at me, and it was kind of weird. Some people were looking at it like, you're a horrible dad. And other dads were like, that is the shit.
Yeah.
Good job. She picked the right side. So, you know.
You know how Spotify at the end of the year, people will post here's my my played, my most played or whatever. Yeah, mine for the last couple of years has been like 3 of my favorites and then all Disney songs.
Yep. It's all Trolls, Nancy Ezram, who's a Arabic pop star. She's like the Lebanese Rihanna.
Okay.
Like my daughter's heavy into that. Like whenever she needs to connect to her roots, she's like, put on Nancy Ezra, and she knows the words. She knows more Arabic music than I do.
Wow.
Yeah, it's Trolls, Nancy Ezra, and then like every once in a while, like I'll sneak in. What is it? She Loves Come and Get Your Love, like the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. Yeah. So every once in a while she'll throw those in there. But she's got good taste. The son, I'm not sure yet. There's like one or two songs he responds to. So we'll see. We'll see with him.
You can still work on that one for sure. Is our favorite football team cursed?
The
Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I just saw that.
We're sitting here a day after their first round draft pick was announced. He's out for the season.
Yeah, that's
can't have nice things.
Yeah, it's. I got to tell you the truth. The more I've gotten away, fatherhood has helped. Like before I would say 2 years before fatherhood, like 4 years ago, I kind of made a commitment. I was like, listen, this can't make you that mad anymore. Like a Kirk Cousins team, and half of it is too, I don't know anybody on the team anymore. So like back in the day,
you always had that connection.
Yeah, I was like kind of like working and like there were people I know, so I'd like take it to heart.
Yeah.
But the less people, like the last Harrison, maybe in passing, we might be, you look kind of, I was like, yeah, I find you 10 years ago. But like now it's like I don't care I care, but I don't care. Like, if the draft, it sucks. What are we going to do now? Who's our other guy? Yeah. Like Justin Herbert? Or no, I wish it was Justin Herbert.
That'd be a great upgrade.
Who's that? Sam Darnold?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a big step in life when it doesn't let when you let it not ruin your whole weekend anymore.
Yeah, and it's just like other things ruin my weekend now. You know what I mean? And I noticed I just switched it from the Vikings to the Timberwolves. But but there's more games.
That's lateral, man.
So I get less. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like a combined 5 games. If we got 5 bad games, then that's equal to like one Vikings game where it's like, because I had all week.
That's true.
But you know what I mean? Like I'll break it up.
That's true. Do you ever miss a game, or do you at least watch them on TV?
No, I miss games.
You do?
Like, I'm at the point now where I'll try to stay I'm gonna go watch the game, but also I've noticed that is the best time to go grocery shopping and to go to Target on Sunday.
You're right.
I am, because it's like, listen, I feel like I've put my time in. Like, I put in some real time. Like, literally, I would say for 12 years of my life, every Sunday was dedicated to the Vikes and, not just, leaving the house at 8 and, not even, partying. I'm out here halfway working. It was cool. I got the experience, got to be down there. But I'm like, fam, I get at least 5-6 years off where I don't have to catch it. It'll be a reason to make wings. I'm like, I'm going to watch the game.
There you go.
Right? But it's not like I have to be home at kickoff.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna go to the grocery store right now, and then it's something fun I like to watch with my kids. They're like, we're gonna watch football, but it's not as hardcore as it used to be.
Did you watch breakdancing with your family? The Olympic breakdancing?
No, the most I saw about that was once I saw Puerto Rico wasn't in the finals. I was like, this isn't breakdancing. Not that I'm used to. You know what I mean? There was no cardboard. There was nobody with spray paint on the side of their head. Nobody had their eyebrows slashed out or anything like that. It was disappointing only because of you know what I mean? I had a break dance party, a birthday party back in the day. We were just do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, right. So I was like, I used to be a b-boy, and now seeing this,
Now seeing Rachel Reagan.
Yeah, but yeah, I feel bad for her because like the memes is funny though, fam. You knew what you was doing when you was out there, but what did we? I didn't sign up, so
exactly.
Great on you.
Exactly.
Great on you. Yeah,
and it's not coming back. They officially announced
they
that.
cut it off. They cut
it
it off before it was even done.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that in LA they should make crip walking, sea walking an Olympic sport. Yeah. Oh, look at the way that he bounces on his ops. That's one. Yeah, I'm gonna write that
but
down.
But somehow,
too.
Again, a female from Australia is gonna get all the.
Oh yeah, a white girl from Australia. Yeah, Bobby Altoff is gonna end up somehow winning.
I saw that they're. Do you see one of the sports that is going to be in the next one in 2028 in LA is
flag football?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
what do you think of that?
I'm all about it.
Really?
I'm all about it. This is something I'm not sure if my comedy community knows, but in Minnesota flag football lore, I want to say, listen, I won't put it all-time great, but I will say legendary status. For a while.
Where?
For a while within the community, I was like, listen, I was a part of two dynasties. Number one, it was what was our team? JD. No, it was JD's league, but we used to have full contact flag in the Metrodome, in the old dome. And God, why can't I remember? But we were.
Who were you playing with?
I'm trying to remember. I have a picture. I'm trying to remember the who I got started with. But after that, I moved on with a team. We were called Cherry Coke No Ice. Like it was like you ask like flag football people about like, yo, tell me about the Cherry Coke No Ice guys. And like we
come on,
like they started out like listen, and we used to play at Breck every Saturday, like pick up flag. And we would just kind of roll through tournaments. And even at a point where we were like old, right before the pandemic is kind of when it all fell apart.
That recent.
But, like it was legendary status. And like US, like, yo, yeah, like I was a little defensive and tight end. It was my stiff arm. I would say I probably had the top 5 stiff arm of all time in Minnesota flag.
How many almost fights did you get into stiff arming someone on the field?
Oh, I got into a couple.
Because that'll piss somebody off.
Oh yeah, me and Ryan Hogue. Remember that dude? Yeah, we have
very brief Vikings career.
Yeah, we got a beef over flag football where we'll still kind of see each other and be like, whatever, dude.
Damn. Wow.
Like, yeah, but half of it was people got just they knew what was up. Like it was never like ill intent. It was like it was just, hey, get out the way. Like, you know what it is, fam. Like, so I'm very excited about flag football because it's like really good planning can beat out straight athleticism. Like there are kids like in college who are like world's greatest athletes. They would see us. We'd have this kid, Matt. This dude was 5'10", 280 pounds, but a hedgehog and like fast, and he should be like a nose guard. We would put him out at cornerback.
Okay.
Like, because these kids are looking, oh, look at this little short, fat white dude. Be like, nah, fam, for 25 yards, he can keep up with you, and you have to run around him. And by that time, your quarterback's getting sacked because we would put our fast, speedy dude on the line. Like, it was, I get it. I get more excited about flag football than actual football.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a big part of my life before I had therapy. Like, I got to get a lot of aggression out. Like, that's probably what happened when flag football fell off. That's when I was like, I should probably go to therapy.
Who knew? Do you know who are they going to use in the Olympics? They're not going to use like. Is it going to be like just people off the street that like you that played? You know.
I mean,
or is it going to be like guys that just finished in the NFL? Do we have any idea?
I mean, there's a whole world of athletes now who are still like flag football, who like take it super serious and like actual athletes who like, yo, we live off competition money, or even guys that you never heard of who don't make it to the league, they'll go play like super competitive flag. So either or, if it's professional or quote unquote amateur, I think the next 50 years we're gonna just hands down. Like honestly, I feel like you could get cherry Coke, no ice, give us 3 weeks and a couple beers to get back. Like if we can get in the shape that we were in our mid-30s, like that's how we'd be like, yo, we could get to the finals. Like we could definitely get.
We'll bring light beer this time.
Yeah, definitely for sure. And like it'll be great.
Seltzers probably, they're less filling.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like little vodka. Like we'll start drinking at halftime. Like man. God, you bring back old memory. I feel more successful in that than. Like one day I'll talk about comedy to my kids, but it's like, no, flag football. I once got a flag for obsessive blocking. I blocked a dude too hard.
They had to make up. Sounds like they had to make up a penalty for
Yeah,
that.
they did. Yeah, I was happy about that.
Wow, who knew?
Yeah, man.
Son of a gun.
Yeah, we out here.
My stories of playing intramural in college can't match that. Although I do think we did win a championship. I think.
Yeah.
But, yeah, but that can get heated. I know that. That is for sure.
It can. I definitely got kicked. Like I never got in fights with players, but I would get into it with the refs because either I'd be like barking at them, but then also like, hey man, I'm just playing. I'm just like, I think that's how I kind of learned about like crowd work is just messing around with refs.
Oh sure.
And stuff like that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Every once in a while I would get a little bit heated and ticked up. Like I'd like get real mad, but then I'd be like, I'm just bullshitting, man. But can I come back in the game?
It was just all for fun.
Yeah.
It was all for fun. We're going to switch gears here, and I'm going to ask you this one I've asked people occasionally. You know that beer that the Chad Daniels has that's named after him? The Dad Chaniels, right?
Yeah, the Dad Chaniels.
Yes. If somebody came to you with a Greg and wanted to do a beverage in honor of Greg Coleman.
It's funny you bring that up.
Get out of here. You don't have one.
It's funny you bring that up. Listen.
What happened?
Here it goes right here. I saw that there is a company. And I'm trying to like get them to be like, yo, it's a THC drink. And
okay.
Yeah, I tried to like force a collab with them, and like I retweeted them and like put their name up, and I was like, yo, we should definitely do a collab. And they sent back like, yo, this looks good. Here it is right here. What is it? Twin Cities Botanicals, right? So this is exactly, we're going to tag them in this too. Twin Cities Botanicals, because they had a THC lemonade. And I'm like, yo, I would love to have a Greg Coleman THC lemonade or pineapple drink or something. So, yeah, I'm glad Chad has it. I'm glad you brought this up. I thought that you might have seen it, but right here. Like, you see this?
Yes.
A collaboration, and they hit me back. They're like, yo, we should do it.
I did not see that.
Yeah, but I should have followed up. I'm not great at, like, following up on things. That is one thing, because I was like, yo, we should do something for the show, like have a, like, whatever, but, like, after the show, not before the show. But
did you see that, Brandon? He winked at you.
Yeah. Yeah. Or, I'll try to
After.
get one in at Sisyphus, but yeah.
After.
Yeah. But if I did have a drink, it would probably be something like that. Like I would like to have like a light kind of summery, like I know people are like, oh, you need a beer. But I was like, man, I'm 240. I don't need a beer. My fingers get like swollen.
Be whatever you want. No, that was a great answer. Man, who knew? That's awesome.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna hit them back up and be like, hey, watch this. Hey, can we isolate that? All right, hold on here. Let me get this out of the way. Oh, or matter of fact, Red Bull, Greg Coleman, Red Bull too.
Yeah,
I'm pitching everything
that's
out there.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, they need my help.
Greg Coleman gives you wings.
Hey.
Growing up, what's the first song you remember hearing? Like maybe your dad or mom were playing it around the house or in the radio, or what's the first song you remember hearing?
The first song I remember hearing?
Yeah. Tough one, huh? Nothing comes to mind?
Yeah, I don't know. Happy Birthday? That was the first song I think I cared about. I'll tell you that. I think
I'm gonna guess it was your birthday.
Yeah, possibly, or my sister's. Probably our birthdays are 4 days apart. So,
did you always share a birthday party then with the
uh,
family?
kind of
2 for 1?
No, I mean, not no, because she always kind of had her own parties, and then like around preteen years, I started kind of getting like my own, where it just be all right, you go to the YMCA, and then like with your basketball friends, and then like I used to have two because I had two different worlds. Like I went to school in Minnehaha, but like so I'd have a party with my white friends, but then like my black friends and my cousins, we would have,
Come on.
like they would be invited to the house, and so we would,
Come on.
like my black friends we would go to Grand Slam, but like with my white friends they'd be like, all right, y'all, let's do something near Minnehaha, you know what I mean? Like it was very
Something
like,
your parents are comfortable with.
yeah, yeah, you know what I mean? Because they're like, yeah, you're not driving all the way out to Burnsville. We're not doing that. But yeah, I would say yeah. But as like post 20, then the parties came combined,
Yeah.
and which is fine because we're both kind of like, we don't want to do anything too crazy. And then the last minute, we just, boom, okay, here goes a party with 300 people, and like
Yeah.
we'll just both kind of like throw it and put it together. So that dichotomy of close birthdays has been all right, and we'll see what happens because my kids, they're 2 years and like a week apart.
Oh,
Almost
wow.
2 weeks apart. So we're gonna see how that turns out.
All right, let me hit you with a few more here, quick ones here. Do the Colemans go to the Minnesota State Fair? That's starting soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's gonna be fun this year. Well, it's always fun this year. We're fair. We're fairly fair people. Because my pops, he has his celebrity golf tournament next week. So each year, I think it's the 25th anniversary.
Wow.
So every
You playing
year,
it, I assume?
Yeah. Yep. Every year he's got a group of his childhood buddies who come up, who they all like play ball, and like their families, and they come out and rent homes. So a lot of them will be in town this weekend, but we kind of moved the tournament back this year so they could experience the fair.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, so it's like the tournament's next Tuesday and the fair starts Thursday. So people are like, all right, we're gonna fly out Friday. We got to see what this fair is. So this will be pretty fun, and just for poops and gigs. Like a friend of ours is like they help run the French fry stand thing. So we're gonna take one afternoon or one morning. Me and my wife we're gonna be like, hey, let's go work the French fry stand.
Oh, really?
Hey, it's kind of like a silly little, granted, I'm going to be on mushrooms, but, like, I'm definitely not going to be sober. I'm not going to, but, like, I'm all about something where I was like, yo, if I can have fun here for a little bit, I'm not going to be here the full shift. Like, the moment someone's like, hey, Greg Coleman, I was at your show. I'm like, yo, I'm done with this. I'm not here for the money. I'm just here for, good times and
Wait,
just
is
to
that
see
sweat?
different sides.
Is that sweat? I'm out of here.
Yeah, or else just drop it into the thing. But yeah, it's I like to stay fair.
Nice.
You fair? You a fair?
Love it.
Fair?
Love it. Love it. Try to go as many times as I can.
Yeah.
We already we got plans to go. It's my daughter's birthday.
Oh.
My youngest, August 27th.
Nice.
That is the day we're going. I got the day off work. Wife's got the day off work. All 3 of my daughters are joining us. Even my oldest, who is 18, is not going to go without me this year, which is a big deal because I'm definitely fearing that day of
when they're like, Dad, or else like we drive to the fair together, but don't. Like, that's.
I mean, as long as I have a wallet that has some
Oh
money.
yeah, she's definitely gonna be that because that's why we're going with our parents. Even my sister from out of town, from Florida, just texts like, me and the husband, what day are we going to the fair? Like,
what day's Dad bringing us to the fair?
Exactly. And like it's not like they live outside of Tampa on her husband's a pilot and she works for national security. Something and like all of us are like, what day are our parents going to the fair? Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm taking work off or just like, Mom, Dad, we're going to the fair, right? Like, that's for sure. I'm going that day.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And it's great seeing, with the kids, it's a whole different experience too. So
yeah, that is true. I pooped at the fair for the first time last year. Straight dad mode.
Yeah.
I went to it.
Would you recommend that? I would not recommend that.
I mean, I was there before 9. I never know that the fair opened. I wouldn't do it after 11 a.m.
Oh, you got
I'm
the
gonna tell
clean.
you. Yeah, I was there early.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was-
AM versus PM.
Oh yeah, definitely PM. No, definitely not gonna. No, I'd rather poop outside in the wherever the cows are or something. But
Middle of the street.
Right? But it was kind of one of these like, you know what? You're a father now. Lean in. You already got a minivan. Sometimes you got to poop in public, and I did. I went in there early, and I came out the stall, and other dads were just like, first time, and they started slow clapping for me. And they were like, welcome to the world, son. And they took my little, I had a fanny pack, like holding it the cool way. They took it off my shoulder and put it right underneath my belly. And they're like, boom. Welcome to the club. So, yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man.
I got one final question. You mentioned minivan.
Yeah.
Have you ever done what I did again this week? Second time I've done this in the last 4 years. I tried to get into someone else's minivan thinking it was mine.
Oh, no, definitely not. No, I'm not trying to get popped. But see, what kind of minivan do you have?
I mean, it's a Nissan Rogue, which there are a billion of them on the road.
Yeah.
You know, and it's black.
Yeah.
It looks like everybody's got a fucking black Nissan Rogue or
That
something
is
that looks
true.
just like it.
See, here goes the
First time I did it, the
Yeah.
woman saw me, and I was
Uh-huh.
fucking humiliated.
That's a weird thing, especially like if you're parked close, then it's kind of understandable.
We were 2 away.
Okay, yeah, I feel like that's understandable. Like every once in a while, like I've walked to a car where it's like, fam, I am 5 lanes over. Like I
Well, I
was
sat
just
down.
looking at, yeah. Oh, so it was open.
I opened the door, sat down, and immediately saw a cup in the cup holder. Was
And
like,
you're
that's not mine.
Yeah.
I quickly got up.
Yeah, no, that feels crazy. I haven't done that yet. I haven't done that just because I feel like me and my mighty van, we have a real tight relationship. You know what I mean? Like it's like you're for me and I'm for you. Like you know what I mean? It's kind of like a Targaryen and their dragon.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like we picked each other. Like you know what I mean? Like we picked each other, and I ain't trying to be out here in front, but I was like, you know what I mean? Like I got a Pacifica S type. You know what I mean? It's got a little sporty package, and I'm like, wait a minute, them rims ain't big enough to be my mighty van. And I'm still kind of park it far away from other places because I'm just like, I take up 2 lanes. I'm just like, You know what I mean? Because it might be the body of a mighty van, but it's still got 20-inch rims and TVs in the headrest.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? This is basically a PT Cruiser or something baller in the year 2000. That's how you look at it.
I love it.
But I do try to like wave at people when they drive. I'm trying to start a Pacifica Pals. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you see how bus drivers like nod their heads at each other?
And I learned the Jeep drivers all wave to each
Yeah,
other, right? Yeah.
And I'm trying to get that started with Pacificas. I'll be on the freeway and I'll see one and I'll like be trying to like, hey, Pacific. And like, not a lot of people are into it. Not a lot.
yet?
No, not a lot. So
Hilarious.
I'm trying to find, you know, if you want to be in Pacifica Pals, find me on Instagram as Pacifica Pal #1 or Pacifica Pal #8. 7 other people got to it before me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The other day when I tried to get in the wrong vehicle, the door was locked.
That's white
Thankfully.
privilege. I went there. I didn't want to do that joke. That was whatever. This is old Greg. I don't talk about white privilege anymore, but that was right there. I'm never going to get in the wrong person's minivan. I'm going to tell you that. That'll be the last time I get into a minivan.
I looked after I realized it wasn't, I'm pulling on a thing and it's
Yeah.
not opening. I'm like, oh shit. And then immediately my head is just swiveling. Like, did anybody see? And I don't think anybody saw it. But I will say I was 3 rows over. Like I
Yeah.
wasn't even close. I walked
We're-
out of that store in the wrong direction.
It would be so weird if I saw someone else get into like my minivan, you know what I mean? Because my kids would be like, hey, you're not my dad. I leave my kids in the car. You know what I mean? I crack the windows. It's all right. They're safe. It's a minivan. No one's taking it. They'll be all right. They got screens. You can put them down. I leave them. Yeah, it's fine. My kids will be like, you're not Greg. There it is. Whoa, look at that callback, people.
That was gold. We'll end it
You like
there. You're at Acme headlining all weekend. People
Yeah.
want to come out.
Yeah, all weekend, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, and hopefully, yeah, we'll see you guys 2 and 2.
See ya.